Hello, our verse for today is Psalm 106, verse 45. And to set a little context here, the psalmist has been writing about the children of Israel and their journey through the wilderness, getting into the promised land, and how often they forgot God, how often they went against his commandments and worshiped idols. But then they would remember and they would call out to him. So this verse says, again, it's Psalm 106, verse 45, and he, talking about the Lord, remembered for them his covenant and repented according to the multitude of his mercies. And I love that part, for them. He remembered for them his covenant. He remembered it on their behalf. You know, maybe they had forgotten. Maybe they weren't always thinking about that covenant that God had kept, but he remembered it for them. And then it says, and repented according to the multitude of his mercies. He averted impending judgment. He chose to change his course, and it was because of his mercy, the great mercy that he had for them. And this encourages me because sometimes don't we forget the promises of God, the promises he has given us in his word, but he always remembers them. He remembers them for us, and he's faithful to them. And then because of his mercy, he is always gracious to us. He meets us where we are. He forgives us for our sins. So let's remember that today, that God's never going to forget his promises. Just as he remembered those for his covenant for them, he's going to remember his promises to us, and he's going to fulfill them and keep them because of his great mercy. Bye-bye.